Okay, so we were talking about time. Uh, okay, people are wasting time, and we were talking about humans and humanoids. And okay, so wherever and whenever this idea got instilled into your head related to time, okay, what time means to you, what time means to other people, and all this thing that इसको इतना टाइम होना चाहिए या देना चाहिए या नहीं होना चाहिए anything and everything related to time, okay, destroy and uncreate all of that, destroy and uncreate all of that. Wow, these guys keep knocking. एक minute.
कोई नहीं, कोई नहीं।
Yes, I have 3 girls today at my place.
वाह।
अभी जूस ले रहे हैं, so मुझे half an hour 40 minutes mostly they won't disturb at least. Okay, so all the decisions, judgments, conclusions, projections, expectations also, because see, somewhere you are also expecting कि ये लोग तो लेट ही करेंगे. You have already somewhere back of your head कि ये लोग तो ठीक से करेंगे ही नहीं, लेट ही करेंगे. वो सब भी जो है, whatever it is, see, all these things can be subconscious.
हाँ,
Okay.
इट इज वेरी कॉन्शियस ओनली, इट इज नॉट सबकॉन्शियस। वो मेरे स्टेटमेंट्स में भी आ चुका है, ऑफिस में
हाँ.
स्पेशली। लाइक साले तुम लोग को तो पता ही है, एक दिन का काम है, 3 दिन तो मेरे को पता ही है, तुम लोग फालतू में वेस्ट करोगे, तो मैं क्लाइंट को इसीलिए नेक्स्ट वीक का वो दे रहा हूँ मीटिंग का।
See, all of this, distract and create all of that. Because see, sometimes when you think like this, okay, which has happened, that's why you are thinking like that, right? You पहले past में हुआ है, so now you have, your mind has decided कि अभी तो ऐसा ही होगा,
हम्म।
right? So those are called projections. Future
हम्म।
only this will happen. The same thing will repeat. Okay. In this, what happens is we don't do this with children though. Okay. Yawning is good on all my calls also, by the
हाँ,
way.
यू टोल्ड मी दैट,
Ah, okay.
यू
So
आर वेरी बोरिंग।
with children, first day अगर बैडमिंटन खेल रहा है, तो it's not good, it's not good, it's not good. And then one day it will be good.
एब्सोल्युटली।
Okay. Look at this whole thing in that way. Look at all the people reporting to you that okay, ये कर रहा है, करेगा, करेगा. Keep your mind in that direction. Instead of ये तो करने ही नहीं वाला. Okay. So everywhere, based on the past references, you have created these patterns and projections for the people. Destroy and uncreate all of that. क्योंकि ना, लाइक बैडमिंटन में कैसा है कि सर्विस नहीं होता है, एक बार ट्रिक मिल जाता है. इट्स अ नैक, राइट? वंस यू गेट द नैक ऑफ इट, फिर वो गया, फिर वो गया, फिर गया, राइट? These guys, they have not yet received the knack of it. The knack to communicate, the knack to do it on time, the knack to, that is not yet there. So try to inculcate that as what a coach will do, right?
अरे मैंने किया, मैंने कहा तुम्हें को क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है। फॉर एग्जांपल एक एक है, मैंने को बोला समझ, उसके लिए कहता है सर मेरे को आई वांट टू अर्न अ लॉट।
Hmm.
एक है आई वांट टू बिकम अ गुड डिजाइनर।
Hmm.
तो मैं कहता, देख अर्न अ लॉट वाला मैं हेल्प कर सकता हूँ, गुड डिजाइनर में फ्रैंकली मैं नहीं हेल्प कर सकता ज्यादा। आई कैन गाइड यू, लाइक एक्सपीरियंसेस और प्रैक्टिकल दिस थिंग, बट डिजाइन इज वेरी इंट्रिंसिक। ठीक है, फॉर मी रैंडम थिंग वर्क,
Hmm.
फॉर यू देयर इज अ सेट पैटर्न व्हिच आई हैव अंडरस्टूड फ्रॉम योर डिजाइंस। फ्रॉम एवरी प्रोजेक्ट यू वांट टू डू इन अ सर्टेन स्टाइल। ठीक है, एंड our projects is not such, and especially when it is 90% residences that we are doing. Commercial you can still do a pattern एवरी क्लाइंट इज डिफरेंट, यू कांट रियली गिव देम, अभी तो ऐसा नहीं आ रहा है कि सो जो पैसे वाला है, मैंने उसको एक छोटा प्रोजेक्ट दिया है, मैंने कहा देख 1 BHK है, तू कर, पैसा कमाएगा ना, तेरे को समझ में आएगा, तेरे को खून लगेगा थोड़ा, व्हेन यू वांट टू अर्न मनी। उसमें भी फकअप कर दिए। पहले ये क्या कर रहा है, मैं तेरे को बोला काम जल्दी करने का है, वो क्लाइंट को ना 2 हफ्ते में स्टार्ट करना है।
हाँ,
तो वॉइस इज नॉट देयर। हाँ, नाउ नाउ आई कैन हियर यू। हाँ
ओके।
हाँ।
See, somewhere, I mean, I don't know what are the exact things, okay?
राइट राइट
However,
राइट।
what I'm saying you and you being into sports and everything, the coach thing will work for you. Like coach मारते भी है, तू मार उसको. You know, coaches, not मारना. What I'm trying to
आई
say is
अंडरस्टैंड।
they push. They push you to perform better. Okay.
एब्सोल्यूट।
And all different children are going to learn in different ways. So try to get into the head of the coach, how the coach is doing. That is how that approach will be faster in your case. Okay, for team building.
गेट इट।
So what would it take for you to be that coach, okay, which will be able to figure out these best parts in all your players, like ये bowling में
हम्म।
अच्छा है, बैटिंग में अच्छा है, इसका ये थोड़ा सा ऐसे करना है, so that you can all play together as a team. This
राइट।
you are the captain of this team, okay, and see what is the best you can do without attaching those reference points कि तू तो करेगा ही नहीं. So all the reference points you have for the entire team right now and the future.
हम्म।
Just try and uncreate all of that. And also over here, your client is also a part of your team. Okay, the project also, the client, the agencies होती है, vendors होते हैं, your carpenter, you know, और जो मिस्त्री है, जो भी है या contractor है, they are all a part of your team. So you are like the visionary. You are seeing everybody. You have that big picture or that bigger vision which they can't see probably. Okay, and then you have a like vice captain, okay, who is like that in between guy.
हम्म।
You are the captain, you are seeing everything, you have a vice captain who is managing with every individual, उसका job ही वो है. तो क्या होगा ना, तो your performance will double if you have that one person in between who can do all these random things for you, follow ups. Your performance will increase, double हो जाएगा, your vibe will change. Because right now, what is happening? You are here, your performance, you want to do this, you want to do that, your vision is there. अभी फॉलो अप करने को आया नीचे, तुम लोग ये नहीं करते हो, तुम लोग वो नहीं करते हो, डिले हो गया, ये वो, वाइब लो हो गया, एंगर फ्रस्ट्रेशन वो सब में चला गया ना, उसको वापस लाने में पूरा दिन लग जाएगा to bring it up, or you will just remain there and next day morning probably also it might still stay, right? So हमको क्या, our focus is to remain here, maximum to remain in the high vibe and eliminate the things which are bringing you down. Okay, and see if from the existing team if there is anybody who can take that role, even if not of the 100% of the team, 5 लोगों का भी रोल ले सकता है, को सिखा, and give it some time, give it a month or 2 months, try
हम्म।
it out. See, these are very practical things I'm telling you, okay, but energetically you have to understand that anything that is pulling you down is lowering your vibe, which is affecting your overall, like 24 hours है, उसमें से maximum हमको high vibe, तो ये leakages है. These are the leakages
हम्म।
where your energy is getting drained. We want to fix them. Sometimes
हम्म।
you have to fix them energetically, sometimes you have to do very practical, solid things. You have to sometimes say no to things. Okay, like suppose if a project is draining you, okay, you have to say no to that client. You have to, sometimes a house is not working for you, office is not working, you have to change it. So those are very practical things which you have to do.
Hmm.
Okay, so all the decisions, judgments, conclusions you have, conclusions, these are all conclusions कि ये ऐसा ही करेगा वो ऐसा ही करेगा, all the conclusions, let's try and create all of them, right, wrong, good, bad. And this one client who understood this, right? Your pattern, he could understand and see. That is someone you like to work with, right? Uska match hota hai tere saath, right? So what would it take for you to get more clients like that? You know, like when there is a success, no, we want to repeat that success.
Yeah.
There are the good clients and bad clients. The world will give you everything. There are
Yeah.
clients you
Yeah.
can't gel with. That's like a failure in terms of client. The right client में वो failure है. But if this person is like a perfect match, okay, with this client you like it, you want to repeat that. You want to have more clients with that vibe, right? And now, of course, the question is how to get them, right?
Hmm.
For
Hmm.
getting them, you have to be in that vibe.
Hmm. Get it.
Repeat that vibe in your own self. Okay. So now I'm going to give you another tool. Okay. What we are going to do is over here, like this, we are going to anchor happy emotions. Okay. Happy emotions we are going to anchor here. Now, every time you get into the low vibe, okay, you just have to press this for a minute or 2 minutes or something. Mostly 30-40 seconds में हो जाता है. Okay. So, if you're going for a meeting with a new client, you remain in that vibe. So, your vibe will increase, the client will perceive होगा तो होगा, नहीं होगा तो नहीं होगा. उसको पता चल ही जाएगा. You don't have to reduce your vibe to get a
Hmm.
project. Okay? Because in this process of changing, of getting better clients, you will lose some not so good clients. ऐसा भी हो
Yeah.
सकता है. Right? Because you want that. ठीक है? So we'll anchor. Yeah. So the process is that I will, it's a small meditation, and I will take you to the space memories. Okay. You have to reimagine that, and when it is the peak of it, like the peak happiness, you anchor it. कि इसको इधर as if store कर दिया इसको.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
stored that at this point.
Hmm.
Like that, I will tell you 4-5 different memories I will ask you to think of. Each
Hmm.
time at the
Hmm.
peak, anchor it.
Hmm.
Sit it here.
Hmm.
Okay, so we'll start. So relax, close your eyes, take a deep breath in. And there's no wrong or right way of doing this. This is your way. And now
Hmm.
think of a time in your childhood when you were so happy, you were playing a game, or you were just giggling and laughing and running around. You're playing a game, or कुछ sports में खेल रहे थे, something like that. You were so happy, you were so present and so happy that you can almost hear the laughter. Can you feel it?
Hmm.
Okay, exaggerate it, multiply that joy in every cell of your body, just like feel it in the whole body. Feel the smile on your face, feel that giggling laughter in every cell of your body. And as you get the peak, you just press it for like 3 seconds and release. Okay? All right. Okay, you can release it now. Release it. Now we'll go to another one. Now think of a time when you won something, like you won an award or you won something, ऐसे कुछ हाउसी में जीत गए, या you got something you really wanted, and that joy. Think of that. Think of that moment you really achieved something and how happy you were. That glow you were feeling, or you were surprised also कि really मुझे मिल गया, हम लोग जीत गए, kind of that surprise and that feel, get that feel of winning something, कि मजा आ गया, like you got this. Yeah, exaggerate it, and then anchor it same way at the same place for 3 seconds. Yeah, okay. Now go to a time when you felt really loved, that okay, you are really taken care of. It could be by anybody, as a child also, or with your spouse also, whenever. Like you felt like, yes, I'm loved or I'm cared for. Think of that moment. If somebody did something really nice for you without any expectation. Exaggerate it, feel it in your body, and when you get a peak of it, you again anchor it for 3 seconds. Okay, done. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now, there are some things, no, जिसमें ऐसा it's very easy for us. Like for you, whatever is easy. का अच्छा ये तो हो जाएगा. ये काम तो ये तो हो जाए. It's very easy. Some things appear difficult, but some things are easy. So go to that moment when you feel, हाँ, this is too easy. ये तो हो जाएगा. This is fast and easy. Go to that moment when you felt that. Like ये करना है, हाँ, ये तो हो जाएगा. इतना ही है ना. Like for me, if I have to, kids का भी birthday party है तो हाँ ये तो हो जाएगा. Nothing to worry in this. ये तो हो जाएगा. Like wherever your ease is, go to the peak of that moment and again anchor it at the same place for 3 seconds. Okay. And now go to a moment where you felt very connected with your God, with the universe, whatever it is for you. You felt really connected and you felt that thing, whatever that is for you. You felt content, you felt that connection. उसको भी multiply, exaggerate it, and at the peak of it, you anchor it. Yeah, okay. And now one last one, एक और करते हैं. That you are somewhere on the beach or something, okay, completely relaxed, just like, just totally relaxed. It's a beach or a mountain or whatever it is. You're just fully relaxed. And that too, you can anchor it at the same place. Okay. ठीक है. Now see, this is your go-to point now. Hmm? Whenever you feel down, you go here. Hmm? Now, the interesting thing is that the more you use this, it becomes stronger. Okay? And suppose you do this and nothing is changing, you do the same process again. You invoke this happiness, you remember these things, invoke it, and anchor it again.
So yeah, I mean, I follow something similar.
Hmm,
Uh, I don't do like exercise, but
hmm,
it is like whenever I'm low or something, how I cheer myself up is I shave,
hmm,
uh, probably get a haircut,
hmm,
uh, dress well, definitely wear new underwears, new socks, and the best of the watches.
hmm,
And mostly it happens when there is a meeting on the
hmm,
day.
hmm,
So I'll wake up at 6, 7, 7, whatever, 5:30. Could be anything. We'll go to the temple and baki sab wahi sab haircut, etc. Even if I've got a haircut 3 days back, I'll just get it trimmed
hmm,
or cleaned and wear the best of the clothes,
hmm,
leather shoes, like a very formal, good this thing,
hmm,
and nice music,
hmm.
and then go. So music and dressing up well is my trigger, like a
Right.
good, happy trigger.
It's called a glimmer.
Okay,
A happy one is called a glimmer, which pulls
right.
you down is called a trigger.
Okay,
These are all your glimmers.
okay. So that is that I guess is happening since I was in college probably. So so yeah, if I think of it, the best of the days I have done that.
Hmm, hmm,
So, matlab, except the whole exercise of blocking it and doing this,
hmm.
so that has I've been doing for a very long time.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
amazing that you have some practice. It's your ritual,
yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
which keeps you in that mode.
Yeah, the happy zone. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's
like Anushi also knows if I'm unwell for 2 days, that is the maximum. Like अभी पीछे बहुत तबीयत खराब थी, but irrespective, the third day I had fever of 102. I like balls. ठंडे पानी से नहाया, shave किया. I was out of the house. I like balls. मेरे से नहीं होने वाला. I've been coughing literally almost ऐसा blood एक दो बार आया cough में. इतना गंदी खांसी हो गई थी यार. But there's some weird viral going on in north. So मतलब the cough doesn't go for almost say a month or so. Even like if you take a medicine, if you don't take a medicine, मैं तो वैसे ही मेडिसिन से दूर रहने वाला बंदा हूँ. तो जिसने मेडिसिन ली थी वो भी इसने भी कहा कि महीना भर तो लगेगा भाई ठीक होती. मेरे को भी ऑलमोस्ट महीना लगा.
मैंने
बट
तो इधर एयर प्योरीफायर डलवाया. I was also getting lot of.
यार पॉइंट इज आई दैट्स माय लॉजिक. इट कुड बी रॉन्ग के बाहर तो जाना ही है ना. कितना एयर प्योरीफायर आई आई फील इट इज ऑन द कॉन्ट्री मतलब समवेयर डैमेजिंग यू. आई दैट कुड बी रॉन्ग बट दैट्स
Mine,
व्हाट आई फील.
there is construction on two sides.
ओह शाबाश.
So there's so much dust. और मुझे बैंगलोर में इतने साल कुछ नहीं हुआ. People get allergies in Bangalore.
हम्म.
अहमदाबाद आके मुझे 3 बार हुआ कंसिस्टेंटली. एयर प्योरीफायर से वो चला गया. इट्स लाइक गॉन.
हाँ दैट आई अंडरस्टैंड.
तो एक
हम्म
घर के अंदर यू आर स्लीपिंग हियर.
हम्म.
तो क्या 15 मिनट ही चलाना होता है.
नहीं नहीं वो है फर्क है बिकॉज एनसीआर में मैं जाता हूँ. मेरे अगर 1-2 दिन का ट्रिप है तो कोई इशू नहीं. अगर 4-5 दिन का है तो आई विल डेफिनेटली कम बैक विद अ कॉफ.
हम्म.
तो वो है ही है मतलब बिकॉज इट इज सो बैड. एयर क्वालिटी इज
या.
मतलब 200 के नीचे तो नॉर्मल डेज में नहीं है. लाइक द व्हेन दैट इज कंसिडर्ड गुड एयर दिल्ली में तो. सो दैट इज द थिंग.
हम्म. Okay. So this you can use any time of the day as you notice, you are aware that okay मैं अभी नीचे जा रहा हूँ. Immediately do this, and you'll have to wait for 30 seconds so it will just start and it will flow into yourself. Okay. And You try it and let me know, message me whether it worked for you or not. Okay.
To add to that, there's another thing. Like I, a lot of times, जो again, close ones, ये like तू साले split personality पता है? अभी तो मतलब hardly when on the phone you are shouting, abusing, and अभी now you're like, अरे कैसा है मेरे भाई? तो I like, yeah, that unfortunately comes with the profession, I think, and especially after I started taking a lot of contracting work now. So it's a lot of headache. So, I mean, you end up shouting. It is not that I want to, but मतलब दारू पी के आ गया साइट पे, and of course all the sites I'm especially if it's not in the same town, I'm not there. तो लेबर्स टेक लिबर्टी.
Yeah.
तो like, भाई मतलब ऐसा लग रहा था अभी इसी तरह से तो बात ही ना करो 10-15 मिनट. And अभी दो लगा चल बियर पीते हैं. Like यार ये
That
that
used
has
to
happened
be.
now.
This is a kind of a coping mechanism. There are hundreds of coping mechanisms. This mechanism is such key. See, we have an inside part and a external personality. Okay. In this case, what happens is your personality is out. Your inside is untouched.
हम्म.
Okay, अंदर गुस्सा नहीं है. This is a
हाँ.
way of protecting yourself.
हम्म.
तो गुस्सा अंदर तो नहीं जाए, जरूरत है करना पड़ेगा, कर लिया.
हाँ.
Okay.
So I'm just saying because you're
Yeah, which is a good
doing
thing.
all this.
Your
Okay.
coping mechanism.
Hmm.
Okay. So this also, whenever you're getting into low vibe, this is
Hmm.
what you have to do.
Hmm.
And one more thing which I want to talk to you is, uh, see all this physical stuff, no, exercise हो, sports हो, running हो या कुछ भी हो, it also has a very spiritual aspect to it.
Hmm.
Okay. It is so in your case, सबका अलग अलग है. आई एम नॉट अ स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन, राइट? बट फॉर यू it will be easier to engage more into spirituality through your physical body.
Example.
Okay, I'll tell you. Um, Everybody talks about this 10,000 hours, right? You do 10,000 hours and you become a master of it. Like, suppose you are a singer. Hmm? You do 10,000 hours of singing and you are a master of it. You do sports, like they say, right? Kohli plays like 5 hours a day or whatever the schedule is. If you play, the moment you finish 10,000 hours, your category changes. Okay. Now, like it's another kind of tapasya. Okay. To play cricket for so many hours or to do running so many hours, to sing for so many hours, it's a kind of dedication. It is a tapasya only, though it may not look like you're meditating and doing it as a tapasya.
Hmm.
Okay. But if you are stuck to one thing, you without you even consciously knowing, you know, you will reach the next level. So the more you do body related work, your physical, गेम खेलो, जिम में जाओ, जो भी करो, the more you do your body work, you at that moment, because you've already done it so much since,
Hmm.
okay, the more you do that, एक वो flip होगा, एक एक level बदल जाता है, जहां you get a new kind of clarity about your own
Hmm.
self, you get a new
Hmm.
kind of peace and
Hmm.
satisfaction.
Hmm. Hmm.
Then, interestingly, everything changes after that. The way people look at you will change. Okay, because your voice will have a different command to it. You've done a tapasya.
Good.
Whatever area you have done it in does not matter.
Hmm. Hmm.
You have done that, and then it's like a gift from the universe. आपने तपस्या किया है, आपको gift मिला. Okay, वो change करना, एंड आई कैन टेल यू so many things change. And इसमें भी ना, I'm saying 10,000 hours, but it just doesn't happen that way. You will find a change at 5,000 hours, at 8,000 hours. It happens in fragments.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you start noticing that, oh, this is happening with me. And
Mm,
10,000 hours is not even the end of it. You will still continue doing it. And the more you keep on doing it,
mm,
more changes will happen.
mm.
Okay. So continue that. Continue, because that's what I see in you. See, some people, I tell them to play cricket or play whatever.
Mm.
For one is for community, okay, because they
Yeah,
have friends. I know so many clients who they miss having friends.
yeah, yeah.
You don't have that. You need to energize yourself from somewhere, right? So a game for men is a great way to energize. So I ask them to play cricket for those things.
Mm.
For you, I'm telling you for something different.
Very good.
Okay, so continue this. Make some time, 1 घंटा 2 घंटा जैसे करना है. It's going to change things.
हम्म। नहीं, वो तो होता है यार, मतलब क्रिकेट भी है। इट्स ओनली बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली इट हैपेंस ऑन वीकेंड्स, सैटरडे एंड संडे।
हाँ.
सैटरडे भी अगर सुबह है तो, अदरवाइज दोपहर में पॉसिबल नहीं होता वो, काम की वजह से। एंड अगेन अभी पिछले 4 महीने से तो आई वुड से बहुत कम हो गया है। 4 महीने में मैं शायद छः छः गेम खेला हूँगा। दैट्स बिकॉज देयर इज सो मच ट्रैवलिंग। लाइक दिस वीकेंड ऑल्सो आई वाज नॉट देयर, आई वाज इन एनसीआर। सो वो थोड़ा है अनफॉर्चुनेट, बट हाँ मतलब स्पोर्ट्स तो इंक्लिनेशन तो हमेशा ही है, टाइम मिलेगा तो भाग ही जाऊंगा मैं।
So
सो वो
make
चीज़ है।
time for it. Okay.
नहीं, जिम हो जाता है।
हाँ, जिम हो जाता है, परफेक्ट है, जिम हो
हम्म,
जाता है ना, which is
हम्म,
good. And try not to reach the burnout point.
हम्म,
Try not to reach there.
ओके।
Because once you reach there, things become difficult.
ओके।
Hmm? Basically, you need more time to get back.
बर्न आउट इन द सेंस लाइक व्हाट, while exercising or
Not while
ओके।
exercising, also you have to be very balanced in it. Okay,
हाँ,
especially after all of this COVID के बाद का ये सब जो है, be very very balanced in it.
हाँ
Do
मतलब आई एम नॉट।
push yourself also.
हाँ,
Yeah, but at the same time, burnout, I'm talking about work related burnout,
हाँ फिगर।
mental burnout, which is not visible, which is not
हाँ,
apparent, but mental burnout is a very real thing.
no, no, I understand because I felt it almost. That is what I'm saying. No, 1.5 years back, by like there was a whole time of 2 3 months when I think about it. That time kind of I was like, fuck, I will lose it, and that is where I started. I felt like I've started pulling things back in the sense के अच्छा कोई बात नहीं, कोई, because tomorrow if I'm gone, it's only Anushri and Shrinika that's going to suffer. Of course, my parents would be sad, my brother would be sad, not denying that.
Mm,
But it's only these two who will basically suffer.
mm,
I mean, financially is one thing, वो तो चलो हो जाएगा, covered by insurance etc. But then like the whole thing of, I mean, there are so many other aspects and not elaborating on them, but हाँ. So I like, fuck, नहीं छोड़ो, कोई बात नहीं. I let me be calm.
mm. And you know what happens? हम ये जो मैट्रिक्स बोलते हैं ना,
Hmm.
is the world is constantly bombarding.
Right.
Insta जाओ या ये करो या इसने ये किया उसने वो किया. Okay,
Hmm.
it subconsciously gets into us कि वो ये लोग यहाँ घूम के आए, वो लोग वहां घूम के आए. You know, it's just subconscious. It's just so wherever वो क्या करता है, मैट्रिक्स हमारा इंटरनल को हिला देता है. उसका जॉब ही है कि हमारा
I would not 100% agree to that fact. I don't know if you can feel something or not. Like you said, no, you like in my head types, whatever. But I feel I am not very. I'm very casual on that front. कि हाँ भाई, उसके पास है, उसके बाप के पास पैसा था, वो दे दिया, घूम गया. मेरे बाप के पास नहीं था तो भी क्या करने का है, तो अभी मैं कमाऊंगा, कल श्रीनिका घूम सकती है. सो दैट इज व्हाट माय अप्रोच इज. और फॉर दैट मैटर लाइक अनुश्री इज एन ओवर थिंकर.
हम्म,
अभी हम लोग के पीछे 10th एनिवर्सरी थी. एंड ये लगे क्या करना है, क्या करना है? अरे हो जाएगा यार, चिल मत. सो आई एम ऑन दैट एज. अनुश्री इज लाइक ओ माय गॉड, ये क्या वो क्या प्लान.
हम्म,
अरे लिसन, eventually everything will work out. So calm the fuck down. एनिवर्सरी हम लोग की है, हम लोग आराम से रहते हैं ना. तो दूसरों के लिए पार्टी करनी है, हमारे लिए पार्टी करनी है ना तुमको. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड. वील कॉल पीपल सो दैट वी आर हैप्पी. So if it, even if it is disorganized, first of all, we are not doing at home. We can't cater to 30, 40 people. And we will not split because it just takes up all of our time and energy and we are fucking drained. So we don't want to do that. So we'll just take everybody out. Let वो group है नहीं है कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. So I am of that approach, and not from now, from ever. Like whenever I'm in Ahmedabad also, so I try to catch up with everybody and call everybody at one place instead of going like 10 people.
हम्म.
So I mean, I don't think so that kind of like this whole botheration comes of.
I am more talking to you in terms of burnout.
Hmm.
Okay, mental burnout happens just by seeing things also.
Right.
So you may not like every reel भी हम देखते हैं ना, simple. It is draining us inside. Okay, the mind has to do its work,
Right.
and subconsciously it is all staying around.
Hmm.
सबकॉन्शियस रहता है. और फिर
Hmm.
क्या होता है, अचानक यू सी somebody chopping watermelon, then
Hmm.
suddenly you see some spiritual quote, then you
Right.
suddenly see कोई घर टूट गया, you know. Then this is the matrix.
Hmm.
Okay, without you knowing it, it is doing subconscious downloads into you.
Right.
Okay, so eliminate as much as you can. This is also
Hmm.
creating a lot of fatigue, mental fatigue.
Figured.
ओके, तो ये सब जो बाहर का आवाज है ना, नॉइज जो भी है, उससे दूर रहो.
Right.
That's why people go on Insta, whatever, breaks or whatever that is.
Hmm.
Do that. Don't engage too much. अगर देखना है तो पॉटरी देखो, आर्ट देखो इंस्टा पे. You know, watch some fish videos or whale videos, dolphin videos. You know, look at those things if you want to. Search करके वो देखो.
Hmm.
But do not engage into those things. See what
Hmm.
energizes you. And by that, I'm not saying eliminate the fun part at all. That's not what I'm saying.
I understand.
As much fun as you can. Watch your series, don't overdo it.
Hmm.
Okay, just don't make it as a part of every day, because we feel that it is distressing, but it's
Yeah.
actually not.
Figured.
I know one lady. वो रात को she has a daughter, 7, 8 only, 7, 8 years old,
Hmm.
and she's like
Hmm.
पूरा दिन मैं थक जाती हूँ. After she goes to sleep,
She was
me
phone.
time. She says I get my me time. Okay. And I say, what do you do in your me time? So she say, I watch, I eat wafers. It's just my time. That's what I do. Okay. So
I know.
that's not what me time is for.
Hmm.
Okay.
No, no, thankfully, I don't have that me time.
Yeah. Good. You don't.
Hmm. Hmm. My me time is generally music. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Like ghazal,
That's
qawwali.
good to have.
Like even last night I couldn't sleep, but I didn't see the phone. I was just listening to music only. I slept by 3:30, but I just listened to music
Three.
because I नहीं नींद आ रही थी यार. I had to get up early. I there were things थोड़ा काम. मैं I am always a late sleeper. I've always been a late sleeper. And सुबह हम लोग निकल गए थे. 7 we left. नहीं, 6
So
quarter to 7 we left.
next call we'll work on sleep.
Uh,
Okay. This is not
okay.
helping in the long run.
I know. Yeah, I had. I think last to last year, I had red eyes, which were there for 1.5 months. I had to take steroids.
हम्म,
Only then did it come down. उसने बोला, मैंने कहा यार मैं, it's not that I'm making an effort not to sleep. Actually, I'm making an effort to sleep,
हम्म,
and that is why Ghazals and Qawwali has helped me. But still can't can't sleep so much.
हम्म।
तो वो चीज है.
वो डेफिशिएंसी तो नहीं है ना, मैग्नीशियम एंड ऑल दैट?
सब चेक करा लिया, नथिंग.
मैग्नीशियम किया ना?
सब सारा सारी टेस्टिंग एवरीथिंग टचवुड इज गुड.
मैग्नीशियम हुआ था कि नहीं, वो चेक
जी
करना।
चाची, हुआ था. मैग्नीशियम हुआ था. सब.
वो
इसकी माकासाकी
सप्लीमेंट्री,
नाका, B12, D3, मैग्नीशियम, और एक और भी होता है, कुछ
बट
और भी होता है.
मैग्नीशियम कंटिन्यू,
हाँ.
you have
हाँ.
to continue that magnesium.
अरे वो तो मैं केला वेला खाता है, मैग्नीशियम होता है ना केले में.
हाँ होता है।
सी दैट्स व्हाई आई नो.
बट व्हाट हैज हैपेंड इज, नहीं वो तो नेचुरल इज बेटर ओनली। बट अभी क्या हो रहा है कि फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स दे आर ग्रोइंग,
हम्म.
दे ओनली डोंट हैव सफिशिएंट।
हाँ वो है, बट देन मेरा टचवुड ठीक है, बिकॉज दैट वन थिंग हैज हेल्प मी. अभी मैंने शुरू किया है, अरे यार फगट, शी भूल गया मैं नाम, आयुर्वेदिक में, पिछले 6-8 महीने से. दैट हैज हेल्प मी लिटिल. नहीं, नाम आएगा तो याद होगा. अश्वगंधा.
अश्वगंधा।
अश्वगंधा एंड ये
किसकी
अश्वगंधा एट नाइट.
कंपनी आर यू टेकिंग?
डाबर
डाबर?
पाउडर.
Just check all these, huh? Because lot
पाउडर
of
पाउडर.
heavy metals are there. Or get it tested. जो भी है, there are tests. There are these places who do testing.
लैब टेस्ट है ना.
हाँ, लैब टेस्ट कर
हाँ.
लेना, हैवी मेटल्स नहीं होना चाहिए, वो कंपनी का ले लो, बिकॉज दिस ऑर्गेनिक इंडिया हैड हैवी मेटल्स। ओके।
ऑर्गेनिक इंडिया के बेकार वैसे भी प्रोडक्ट आई हैव नॉट टेकन. अब एक दो बार लिए तो मेरे को फायदा नहीं हुआ.
हाँ,
मतलब आई हैव नॉट गॉट इट टेस्टेड.
just get it tested, but whatever you are taking, consuming for a long period of time, get it
हम्म.
tested.
हाँ मतलब, हाँ आई हैव नॉट गॉट इट टेस्टेड, बट डाबर एंड वो बैद्यनाथ आर समथिंग व्हिच आई हैव ऑलवेज
Yeah,
सीन सिंस माय यंग एज, सो
but
दैट इज व्हाई.
see, young एज में 20-25 साल पहले it did not have the chemicals,
राइट
did
राइट.
not have, the whole scenario was different.
करेक्ट
ये
करेक्ट.
चीज अभी अलग है, दो इट्स द
हम्म.
सेम कंपनी।
हम्म.
ओके, सो
राइट.
गेट इट टेस्टेड।
हम्म. ठीक है.
ठीक है ना? और दूसरा, घर का पानी टेस्ट करो,
हम्म.
द पीएच ऑफ इट। मैं बेचती
ओह.
हूँ एक, सी आरओ होगा तो टीडीएस कम रहेगा। ओके।
हाँ.
बट पीएच हाई होगा तो,
नहीं, पीएच 7.5 ही है, 7.25 है. चेक है. मेरे पास है पीएच मीट, वो पीएच और टीडीएस दोनों है ना, इसलिए तो तीनों घर के चेक है.
100%, बिकॉज लॉट ऑफ पीपल डोंट चेक पीएच।
अरे चाची है मेरे पास.
ठीक है, तो फिर से एक बार कर लेना, बिकॉज आई टेल यू, इफ इट इज इवन 7,
हम्म.
6 भी है अगर, जो आरओ में मोस्टली होता है, तो द लाइनिंग ऑफ द स्टमक, इट कैन नॉट एब्सॉर्ब वाटर प्रॉपरली।
हम्म.
ओके, सो वो एब्सॉर्प्शन तो होना चाहिए ना। पीएच
हम्म.
अगर हाई है तो वो नहीं होता है। एसिडिटी भी
हम्म.
कुछ लोगों को होती है, जिसको एसिडिटी होती है, तो मोमेंट दे हैव चेंज्ड टू हाई पीएच,
वाटर. हम्म.
हैव immediately gone, lot of people
समझ गया.
including myself,
हम्म.
था एसिड रिफ्लक्स था। ओके, द
हाँ
मोमेंट आई शिफ्टेड टू अल्कलाइन वाटर, इट्स गॉन।
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
ओके, सो डू टेस्ट, डू चेक दिस, जस्ट
फिर से
रीड।
चेक कर लेंगे.
ओके, आई यूज दी
हम्म.
ड्रॉप्स, वो 150 रुपए में दोनों मिल जाता है amazon पे। तेरे पास है तो नो प्रॉब्लम, दैट ड्रॉप्स यू पुट इट इन वाटर, यू चेक इट, कलर विल कम।
वो नहीं है, मैं रीडर्स हैं, बिकॉज
हाँ,
साइट के लिए भी होता है ना वो सब.
हाँ, हाँ,
तो मैं.
ठीक है, कर लेना चाहिए। हम्म। ओके,
ठीक है मैडम.
चलो, सी यू,
आओ
बाय।
जो.
अच्छा।